Hey guys, it's me, Deb. I know I promised you guys a tutorial on Instagram and loop giveaways, and I will probably do a better one at that, but I wanted to at least show you what one looks like in action. And I don't know how to do fancy Renee Christine style screencasted tutorials, but I'm going to use my iPad and show you with that. So I'll be using my iPhone and my iPad. That's about as techy as it gets around here. So please forgive me for the low techness because I don't know how to do that stuff. All right, so here it goes. Okay, so basically a loop giveaway on Instagram is a contest where you have multiple accounts that group together to give away either each has a prize to give away or they give away one big lump sum prize. So I'm just going to show you mine where I'm at here. So, and I hope the screen shows up okay. I know it's a little sketchy. So this was the graphic that I had made for the giveaway. You don't really have to go and like draw your own graphic. You can do what you want with it. But here's, you know, the verbiage here explaining what it is. There's 19 different people that got together to do this. So for me personally, I organized the whole thing, which is, I'm going to tell you right now, is a lot of work. But so if you're ever, that's why I say if anyone ever asks you to be in one, you are better off just saying like yes and getting used to how it works before trying to host and organize one, because especially if you're dealing with people who haven't done it before, you have so many questions to answer. There's a lot of back and forth stuff. So basically, you know, the verbiage here is, you know, there's 19 prizes, 19 chances to win, and that this is the loop giveaway. And I say that, you know, I've teamed up with 18 different artists and makers, and we have 19 prizes total. So for me, I'm doing the $25 shop credit. And then there's these rules. So the rule is that you want to follow me and like this photo, leave a comment below to show you're here. Bonus, leave a separate comment tagging a friend, and you can do this up to 3 times for extra entries. It's optional, but and then you tap on the photo to see where to go next. The people who enter have to follow all of the accounts, not just the ones that they feel like doing for this particular loop. Some people do them differently. And then you have to be sure to include this disclaimer. It is like so important because this is releasing Instagram of any sort of responsibility. So as you can see, there's 248 comments here. So this is a lot. It's actually a lot. So everyone here, as you can see, some people have to comment just to say like they were here. So it's like, yes, please, and awesome. And then there's people here who, as you can see, like right here, they tagged someone, and the tag was getting them an extra entry. So tagging someone is then that person, you know, is going to be alerted that they were tagged in a comment. By the way, if you are really new to Instagram, I know all of this is throwing you off right now, so forgive me. But if you've been on Instagram for a while and you kind of know the gist, then you're going to understand it a little better. So I started with, I think, 1,750 when I started this loop giveaway. I'm like that. I mean, when you think that's close to 200 extra, I mean, I don't even know if I might have been 1,750. I was thinking I might be a little less than that, but yeah, I mean, that's a lot. So also, if you ever get private messages or direct messages, you're going to find them up here. You're going to have this little orange thing here, see? And then you're going to have this box up here. I didn't know this when I first started Instagram, so in case you're still kind of new, you're going to click on that and you're going to see here. So actually, the loop was so big. Normally, you have like one group of people, 15 or 16 people in one giant group message. They don't let you on Instagram go over messaging 15 other people. So I had to break it up since it was 19 into 2 separate groups. And I'll tell you, that's why it's actually been a little bit more difficult for me to host this one, because I'm going back and forth and answering questions in both. So, you know, these are people who are, you know, talking about, you know, they ask questions, or they might say, okay, this came up, what do I do with this? Or when are you guys ending it, and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to show you what it actually looks like when you're going through. Now, some people are starting to close their loop, but here's what happens. So if I were entering the loop, if I were a contestant, okay, go past all the rules and regulations. I would like the photo. Okay, I'd hit like. I'd comment and say, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then the contestant, the next thing they're going to do, because I've already tagged Adriana Soto, who has beautiful jewelry, by the way. Please go check her out. It's going to take them to the next part of the loop. And you can see you're going to find her photo. When this first starts, everybody has this as like their first photo. So she's going to have Holly Bees. Holly Bees, one of my very favorite candle makers. She's giving a warning of 24 hours left. That was last night, but you would go to her original photo. Now, before you would tag it and wake up Sandy, Sandy's actually another friend. She's very, very nice. And she actually made the earrings I'm wearing today. So, and you would go to hers. That's what people are doing when they're entering these things. They're not just jumping and doing that. They have to like and leave a comment. So it's hard for me to do this one when I have like a phone in between. So, oh, wow. Dude, let me get distracted here. Let my ADD take over. Look at that car. What? What is that? I don't know, but that's very cool. Sorry. Okay, so I'm covering the camera. That doesn't help you guys. So basically, that's what a loop giveaway is. That's what it looks like when it's in action. So I hope that kind of helps answer some questions and gives you an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so I hope I didn't throw you off too much with all of that. I hope it wasn't too confusing, especially if you're not used to Instagram and you haven't been on there regularly, or you've never entered a loop giveaway as a contestant. I know that it's going to be like all Greek to you. Unless you speak Greek, then it was all Swahili to you. I don't know. Some language you don't understand is my point. So, hi, Ralphie the cat. So I hope some of that kind of clears up. At least if you see it in action, you kind of go, oh, I see what she means by she's tagging other people and all that kind of stuff. But that's the basics of it. It's a bunch of accounts grouping together and giving either their own separate prizes or one lump. So like some people do, they all pitch in and do like a $200 Etsy gift card giveaway, which I want to like kind of do that the next time around. Maybe not $200, but an amount that everyone wants to group together and do, because that can get you a lot of people interested in tagging their friends to enter. The reason why you have everyone, you say you must be following all the accounts, is because you're trying to help each other get more followers. That's sort of the whole point. Not just because I want more followers and I want to look cool because I have 20,000 followers. It really is because you're getting a lot more exposure. Keep in mind, even if you get like 100 extra followers, at the end of the loop, when you start closing it down, about 20%, 10 to 20% usually they just take off. So it really has to do with, they don't care. They're really just contest junkies looking to enter the contest. And that's okay, because I'd much rather have authentic, genuine people who are actually following me because they like my artwork, they like, my Instagram feed, they like the photos, rather than having a bunch of people that follow you and they're not really engaged and interacting with you with comments and things like that. So more on that later, but if I never get around to an actual formal tutorial, you can shoot me a question here, but I just wanted to help the RMU besties out a little bit and explain, because I don't want to leave you hanging, and because you were all like, what? What is a giveaway? How do you spell that? What's Instagram? So some of you had no idea what I was talking about, and can I just tell you that like 3 or 4 months ago, I would have been in your shoes. I would have had zero clue what I was talking about. So I hope that clears it up, and that's all. I'm done blabbering on here. Bye, guys.